We're back. Good. Where's my tablet? Right here. Right here. My apologies.
Of the Halloween animations for the next month. They are now live, meaning it doesn't matter how you contribute to the streams, whether it's super chats, whether it's kicks over on Kick, or whether it's tips. All three of those methods, there are now horror-themed animations for your contribution. So, we've got to set it up. That's what took me so long as well. I didn't want to be late, but it was like either then or when am I going to do it after tonight's stream. I have to set up the background to be Halloween themed. Okay? I have to change the lighting to be Halloween themed. I also have to make new animations tonight. I'm going to make one that's just exclusively Halloween themed. Then I'm going to do one that's actually going to feature all of the games that we'll be playing over the course of October, including the games we're playing now, like Silksong, Sonic Racing, Silent Hill M, but also games such as Black Ops 7, because the beta comes out in a few days, Battlefield 6, Pokemon ZA Legends, Ninja Gaiden, Tormented Souls, and Mortal Kombat. I'm going to try to squeeze all of those into like animations. So I got to do all of that overnight. Like, oy, oy, oy. So,
Yeah.
let's see how tonight goes. Hope that you guys are in a good mood and ready for some Silent Hill fun. I am. I'm ready for some Silent Hill tonight, that's for sure. And hopefully it's good. Let me grab my controller. We'll chat for just a few minutes, and then we'll get started because we're already late. And I do have to end in about 2 hours, so I actually have time. Yes, everything is different. Everything has been changed. There's nothing remaining from what it was. Everything is new. In fact, on 4 kicks now, there's a new animation and sound effect for 100 kicks, 500 kicks, and 1,000 kicks. So you can do 100, 500, or 1,000, and each one gets a different animation and a different sound effect. And they're pretty scary and or fun. So there you go.
We have this.
Basically, you guys might be getting jump scared on my streams because there's audio now. It's not just a visual, it's audio now. So yeah, we're gonna have actually jump scare contributions, perhaps for the next month. We'll see. I didn't get to test all the volume levels, so we may have to tweak the volume levels. All right, we'll see what happens here tonight. Let me grab the controller. So as soon as people start contributing, we'll get to see the new animations. Anything,
My apologies.
super chat, a tip, or
Okay.
I have to scoot that over so that it actually fits. There we go. There's our first one of the night from your future stepdad. I'll put that like that.
Shit, I'm so sorry.
Fit properly. There you go. There's the first one.
Fucking thing that doesn't work.
Your future stepdad. So like I said, that was
Ouch.
There's also 500 kick and 1,000 kick. Contribution of the night, your future stepdad. Let me go grab the controller. Okay? KFC wedges are back. That's great. It's just potato. That's like. So as of today, Burger King launched a new monster meal for Halloween. Yeah. Guess what it has? A Whopper that's exactly the same as the regular Whopper, but they dyed the bun orange. Mozzarella sticks that are exactly the same as the regular mozzarella sticks. Exactly the same as the regular chicken nuggets, except they shaped them now like bangs or bats. soft serve ice cream sundae that's exactly the same as the regular ice cream sundae, except they put Oreo pieces in, get this, Pop Rocks on top of it. So literally, it's the same exact menu you can get at any time, but they're claiming it's new and they're just for the month of October. Gee, that sounds good, doesn't it? No, I'm not getting it. They can go fuck themselves. No, really, Burger King today, they don't care at all about their customers.
Yeah, I eat.
Saying they're doing new things. It's never new. It's the same shit over and over. It's the same as the Wendy's Wednesday meal, where all it was fucking nuggets, fries, and a randomized dip that you don't get. There's no effort put into it at all. They can kick my ass. I'm not doing it. All right. So are we all here? Are we good? Are we ready to chill and play some Silent Hill? Because we do have to jump in like 2 minutes here. So I want to try to get 2 hours in, but I gotta be on time because I have to get out of here to have time to
My apologies.
No, the low-tier God drama did not influence me to exercise. I wanted to exercise for many years, but I didn't have the means. It wasn't until the last year that I had the time and money to be able to actually work on. So I bought a weight bench. I bought 3 weights that are actually pretty expensive, but they're really good quality. And I had the time to basically set up a whole area in my house to do it, and I started to do it. I wanted to do that probably for about 5 years and haven't had the means until this last year because you guys have supported me so much. That's true. But please support the stream tonight. All contributions, super chats, tips, and
Super chats.
all have Halloween themed animations and sound effects. Horror themed stuff for October. All right. So let's get it going. Let's go. All right, ready? Let's get set up and let's play. I want to play, I'm late tonight. I know I am. It sucks. I didn't want to be. I need time to do the animations. What else am I going to do? Big Boss in a $2 super chat. He says, is Indian food or Taco Bell worse digesting? Is Indian food or Taco Bell worse digesting? The Indian food is fine. I'm having no issues with the Indian food digesting at all, actually. So I probably say Taco Bell. Yeah, I'm not having any gastrointestinal problems tonight after the By the way, for these smaller super chats, once again, I have 2 randomized animations that will play. One is that face, and one is something completely different. So anything below, I think, 5. Thank you to those who are joining.
What just happened? Are you having fun?
Now for 100, 500, and 1,000 kicks at a time with music and stuff playing with them. So if you want to get a nice animation and get recognition on screen, do the bigger ones. It's okay if you drop the single ones. I don't mind, but I'm just saying that's out there now. We set it up for the month of October. So this box team is ripping off the woman's feet. Yeah. Damn, it ripped it straight the hell off. That's some like Beetlejuice stuff. Here's some Beetlejuice where what's her name? Gina Davis rips her own face off. That was some pretty crazy stuff in the 80s. It scared the living crap out of kids who were watching the movie. And then parents were like, who is this Tim Burton freak who made this movie? It's too scary. And then everyone found out that Tim Burton actually was something of those freaks. You went on to make a lot of other those movies. Remember. Excuse me. This is the CEO of Konami. Are you aware we still have a gaming franchise under our wing that we haven't ruined yet? I mean, we already fired Kojima's team, and we bastardized the living crap out of Metal Gear. What do we have left? Well, we have Castlevania, and we have Silent Hill. Silent Hill it is. Let's go. Let's make the stupidest game possible. The girl with the werewolf R. Here we are. Yes. It's like we're in a fucking episode of Goosebumps or Fear Street or something. Like, how the fuck does that? What does that do to Silent Hill? Sir, we have a problem. The testing on our game, the early ratings that they're saying it's scary, and it's actually having some connections to the original franchise. Well, we have to end that. Get that girl's arm off immediately. Put on a werewolf arm. Oh, okay, so that sounds like a great idea. What's next? She's going to be fighting mummies, and then Dracula will be the first boss. Oh, good, okay. How about some ghoulies, ghosties? How about a witch and some brews, some frogs and toads? This is sounding great. Actually, set it in Japan. Make it be animated. All the Japanese people will buy it then. Oh, okay. This is great, man. We're going to make so much money on this thing. Exactly. Musha. Some Ninja Gaiden in there. Why not? Devil May Cry. Why don't she just pull a motorcycle out of her ass and start spinning it above her head like a pizza and slamming all the enemies in a giant, like, tornado pulls out two Uzis and just starts. Oh, Silent Hill! Oh, it's scary! What the fuck? 37, we're $37 support so far tonight. Can we get to 50 and get to a third to our goal, please? I mean, no matter how you, whether you do kicks, whether you do a super chat, or whether you tip, you're gonna get a fun forward animation. Let's get some. What moron wrote this game? No, really, I mean it. Like, what fucking idiot? I'd like to have a word with them. Holy shit! No one is calling this game. I'm serious. Games journalists said this is like the best Silent Hill ever. Can I ask the question? Who are these weirdos who are reviewing games now? Have they ever played video games before? Do they even know what Silent Hill is?
This is how I read 100 pages in 10 minutes. Just imagine listening on your way to class. I don't read anymore. I gave up. Instead, we just read my notes, PDFs, and textbooks out loud in clear, human-like voices.
How do businesses and not-for-profit organizations help create?
Just press play.
Take a moment to think about the many different types of
Apocalypse.
I don't think they do. Aurora. Whoa. You're trying to Aurora. Whoa. Alright, it's time to split the part, folks. I can't believe what we're doing anymore in this game, honestly. I just can't believe this is actually called Silent Hill. I'm getting more and more upset. The more I play, I think you know why. It's obvious that this is getting incredibly stupid the further we get, and it's nothing like Silent Hill at all at this point. I don't know what they were thinking. I just think that Konami at this point should stop making video games entirely. I'm serious at this point. Like, you know, the next thing they're gonna do is they're gonna make Castlevania, and they're gonna ruin that shit. Like, that's it. They will ruin Metal Gear. They're ruining Silent Hill. They're going to ruin Castlevania. It's eventual. It's kind of like inevitable, is it not? Guys, can we get halfway? Because I'm only here for another hour, and I can't stay late tonight because I have to set up the rest of the Halloween stuff. I have to set up the backdrop. I have to set up the layout for the podcast tomorrow. I got some extra work to do tonight. So we can get some support right now. Rally to halfway, that'd be great. And then we have the second half to worry about, the final 75. Let's go. Well, everything's going to get you a nice spooky Halloween animation, so let's get some animations, okay? All right. I will literally be right back. I just have to eat, and then we'll continue. All right, guys, I'm back. Time for the second half of the night. Come on. Let's get some support. Let's go. Look, I set up all these new animations for everyone, particularly at the kicks on kick. We saw the 100, we saw the 500. Can we see a 1,000 kick animation tonight? Can we? You haven't seen it yet. Don't you want to see the 1,000 kicks? I know you do. Let's go. Okay. Okay, folks, if you can believe it, the Etherman says, why do you think Konami's doing this with a popular franchise? Aren't they hurting themselves? Here's the thing. You have to understand this about Japanese developers and or Japanese-centric companies. They really don't care about anyone except Japan. Reiterate that. They only care about Japanese customers. And you might think that that's weird, but it's true. For example, we just announced that Capcom Cup, one of the biggest tournaments and or tournament circuits for competitive Street Fighter, is now going to go pay-per-view. They literally will not allow you to watch the events for free. You have to pay to watch, and once you pay to watch, you are not allowed to restream. You are not allowed to list. You are not allowed to commentate. It's all illegal. And when people say, well, why are they doing that? Because they're Japanese. They don't care. Apparently, Street Fighter 6 is insanely popular in Japan. Like, it's one of the most popular games of all time. I'll give you an example here. There are players in Japan, okay, in Street Fighter 6. They literally just make match videos. It'll be like a half an hour. Oh, it's my matches. You know how many views they get? 1 million. That's not an exaggeration. They get 1 million fucking views on basic match videos because they're Japanese players. That's how crazy
Looks like.
culture is when they focus on their own stuff. They go crazy. They do. So, in regards to Japanese,
Must win.
To them, they don't really give a crap about what the rest of the world thinks about Silent Hill. All they care about is what they think about Silent Hill. And to them, they're like, hey, look what we did. We made a Silent Hill that's now Japanese-centric, that now plays like an anime. And they like that shit. It's part of their culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, to them, they actually don't care that the rest of the world is playing this game and they're looking at it like, what the fuck did they do to Silent Hill? They don't give a shit. To them, they're like, yeah, what of it? It's our game. We made it. And we'll do whatever we want with it. So even though...
Fuck, it's slow.
I've gotten this far in the game is now saying, what in the fuck am I playing? What is this shit? It doesn't bother them none. They're like, well, guess what? This game sold a lot. Everyone pre-ordered it. So we made a million sales on day one. Now, the thing that you don't realize is that doesn't necessarily mean the sales will carry. Just because a million people pre-ordered it and it did well on day one does not mean that this game will do well in the long term. It could very well be a situation where it did very well day one and it will not sell after the fact.
Fuck, dude.
Okay, but you never know. So to them, they see it as a sales success. They think they've done right. They're not going to listen to any criticism whatsoever. Anyone who says that this game is weird or different or stupid, they're not going to listen to. They're going to say, hey, look, 1 million in sales. And they're just going to do whatever they want. That's how they are. They really are just kind of, they only listen to their own. They don't really care about the rest of the world. Even if they're not, it means that they're sacrificing. Like, for example, that Capcom Cup thing will likely make it so that Street Fighter 6 is not as widespread popular in the rest of the world if people can't see the big tournament, right? They're not going to pay $20 to see the fucking tournament. You think that would kill it? No, they don't care. As long as they're popular in Japan and they make tons of money there, they don't give a shit.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want, and watch it take shape.
So I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Like, literally, look, tell me on the fucking map where I'm supposed to go right now. I know it is, I'm just gonna guess. I think we go to the stairwell over here again. Try it a second time, maybe? Right? Do we do this stairwell a second time, maybe? Which way? I don't know. Left, right? I don't remember which way I went last time. Now you have a new ability. You've unlocked the ability to play a better horror game. You can stop playing Silent Hill F now.
Douchebag.
Wow. Guys and gals, please support the stream. We got about a half an hour left. And right now we're stuck around $60 to support. Alright? Please, we want to hit the goal tonight. We want to keep it moving this week. I got all new animations for you tonight. So if you contribute in any way, whether it's a super chat or kicks over on Kick, you're going to get a Halloween themed animation with a sound effect. Please support the stream tonight. Let's hit that goal and crush it here. Let's go. Alright guys, we've got about 10 minutes left. Can we please get some support for Silent Hill F here tonight? Please. Let's not let this be the slowest stream I've had in weeks. Let's get some support here last minute. Support Silent Hill. Let's get some super chats. Let's get some kicks. Let's get some tips. Let's get some subs. Yeah, subs. Yeah. Let's go. I appreciate that very much, guys. Now we're up to $80. Let's go. Let's rally. We're more than halfway there. 60 to go, excuse me, 70 to go. Let's go. Let's get some subs, some super chats. Right now, let's do some kicks over on Kick and see some new animation. Who's going to do 1,000 kicks right now so we can see new animation? Yes, this is the game that had the full sword of Naginata. Not anymore. Now she's a werewolf. Well, she's like a half demon. I'm not kidding, Gaia. One you missed earlier tonight. It was basically the stupidest segment I've ever seen in a survival horror game took place in this game. It was so insanely jumping the shark nonsensical. I don't think anyone can take the game seriously who has like a fucking right or it's like an insane like it was absolutely insanely wild what they put in this game. I can't believe it. I apologize to all
My apologies.
viewers, how many of you there are there out there. I can only hold down the fort as much as I can, being a studly, stallion of a male. But without a shoe, I mean I can't hold a candle to that guy, so now you're probably very upset with tonight's stream. Alright folks, this is gonna be where we call it a night for Silent Hill F. I'm wondering honestly how much more the game has for us. maybe another 2 night streams, like another 4 hours. I'm not sure because I don't know how long the game is. You know, the reports were, oh, it's like 15 hours, but I don't know if I believe that. I think right now, with tonight's stream, we are currently. About 9 parts in, we're just about 10 hours in right now. So if it really is like 15 hours, it's probably two more streams, maybe 3. But we're gonna keep it as the night stream and balance it. And thank you guys for chilling tonight. Those who did, and anyone who supported, thank you. I'll see you next time as we struggle through the shark jumping endgame of Silent Hill. Alright. Yeah, I think you guys at this point know my opinions on the game. Like, this is absolutely ridiculous. Like, up to now, I was like, alright, it's like, it's not horrible, but it's disappointing. It's the combat. Now it's like, oh no, now it's horrible. Like, what happened tonight, that was absolutely stupid. That's no place in a survival horror game whatsoever. Why do you even call it survival horror? Right? Ah! Thank you very much to Phil's best friend who did 1,000 hits. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Phil's best friend. Alright, that was the biggest kicks of the night. Very nice.
Ouch.
We made it up to 90 of support, guys. It sucks we didn't get to our goal at all, not even close. I'll be honest, what's been going on is basically we've been getting no subs at all. If you haven't noticed, that we have gotten like no subs at all. Like today I think we got like 1. I'm not even kidding. I think we had like 1 sub today. So basically because of that, we're not hitting our goals on certain streams. But then other streams will have someone come by who basically wails out. You know what I mean? Like earlier today, we had someone who just wanted to hear the animation 7,000 times, so they gifted like $200 a kit. So we ended up seeing it like with no exaggeration, like 200 times. So I do appreciate the support you guys did give. Thank you for a great streaming day. I did have fun today, regardless of the fact it was very hot today. I had fun with Silk Song and DSP Tries It and Silent Hill F. Alright, so here's the deal. Tomorrow, it is Halloween month beginning. Okay, that means there's going to be Halloween decorations behind me. It means there's going to be Halloween lighting. It means there's going to be a Halloween template for well, I think I have a forward template for the level 1 podcast. I have to check because I think my templates might have been from last year. Let's see here. My templates might have been from last year. I don't know if they actually fit now. I'm gonna have to check on it. See what I have and what I don't have. What do I do have? Hold on 1 second. Got it here.
Introducing Grammarly, like you've never seen before. Your all-in-one writing essential. Imagine a little voice on your shoulder, whispering clarity, credibility, and citations. Expert Review gives you that voice.
Oh, I actually have the ones with the borders. I didn't realize I still had these. I have the all the horror ones. Oh, cool. So I can use those for sure. Put them all out. This one. Yeah, see, I have these different horror themes. So we can use these on and off for October. The horror themed borders. They're not, the full top of these. But it's cool to get the characters on the side. That's kind of cool. There you go. So, yeah. So we'll begin with that tomorrow. Oh, hold on. We got this too. Oh, cool. That's actually really good. There we go. All right, so we'll begin with that for tomorrow. We'll have a podcast in the morning. We'll get all caught up on everything that's going on. And tomorrow will be a major stream of Sonic Racing Crossworld, all multiplayer. So enough people complaining, saying, "Oh, you got to do multiplayer." I'm going to do all multiplayer. We're going to try different characters, different vehicles. We're going to play and have fun. I hope you'll join me tomorrow for that. Tomorrow. We are going to attempt Hades 2. We're basically starting over. Slow down with it. It's all content in the game. I love Hades, so I hope that you will join me Thursday we're starting something new, but I don't know what. Like on Thursday, I don't know if we should start with Ghost of Yote or if we should do Super Mario Galaxy 2. And I think we're going to be doing another night stream of Silent Hill on Thursday, are we not? Yeah, that's when it continues. Okay, so if you're interested in more Silent Hill, come back on Thursday night. And then more Silk Song on Friday. Alright? Alright, well guys, thanks. For those who did support, thank you. Sorry we didn't hit the goal. We gotta talk tomorrow. We gotta figure out what the new DSP tries it is. Alright? Everyone have a good night. I'll see you all in the morning at the Halloween festivities will begin. Peace out, everyone. Good night. Bye bye.
I got the drip though. I got the drip though. Okay. Boogie. I want to see the failure. We're still upgrading our stats. With I give it all, and when I crawl, oh. Those pictures, man. Okay.
Now you can shop smarter at Canadian Tire. With same-day pickup or same-day delivery. So you don't have to shelve projects for later. Shop smarter at Canadian Tire.
This game, you're not ready for it.
Oh, God, he's showing me! Hey, come on!
I could wear that shirt. And so he wants to fight two dudes at once. The two hosts of Wild Kyle Live, the two guys that host with Keemstar, have both boxed each other on Misfits. That's proof we don't watch the show no more because Keem left a week ago. They went through a match. I think, and they're huge men. These are huge athletes. I weigh way less than them. Me versus the both of them is literally like 170 pounds versus 1,000 pounds. I didn't have these guys, but then when I joined the line.
No, wait a second. How much you weigh?
Oh, I weigh 437.
I weigh 336.
Yeah,
How's
so
he
like,
getting to 1,000? There's a whole other dad involved at that point.
even to shape some of the things I heard and learned about Boogie and Wings. Boogie has a teenage bride.
No, she's 22.
50,
When did 22 be a teenager, you dipshit?
and he met his girl at 19.
Uh-huh.
And Wings shoved his wife on a table live on screen, shoved her out of the way, and she fell down on her back. That really messed with me.
Now, why is he more fair to you than he is to me?
Hey, he's calling me. I deserve. Hold on, let me get. I deserve to be disparaged about that event. It's one of the worst things I've ever done in my fucking life. Rag me for it all you fucking want. I can't talk shit about that.
Well, but at the same time, he was fair. He's like, he shoved her down accidentally on the table, right?
Can you said turn the video? Harry dropped a 50 bomb.
Holy
shit! Shit.
Mary. Okay, all right. Let me find that music. I know where it is.
Oh my god, here's this fucking music, boy.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Someone has gifted 50 local memberships!
Hold on. So the reason you left wasn't because of me, but it was because Boogie called you a retard? The reason I left, that was many things that culminated as to why I left. And that, the language, the subject matter, the behavior, the interaction, the choices of life,
are what made me go, I don't know if this is for me. And I gracefully and thankfully backed away. I said thank you to Keem and everyone. And I just didn't want to be a part of the negativity. And now I feel we could do what, now that we are standing on our own ground, we can have a gentleman's
Second one.
That would be nothing tell me about it. If I get in there, you're gonna be the first man on this planet I hit. I didn't hit Jordy, I'll hit your ass. I'll hit you from behind while you're tangled.
Look at that. I beg you to hit me. I beg you.
Dad,
Pleading
what
for it.
about my video upset you the most?
The fact that you made such a judgment call, lack of judgment call, to just power and charge through your wife and knock her over, and your emotions got the better of you, was it was shocking to me.
Honestly, like, I don't know if you noticed the video, there was like a 6'5" dude there.
Yeah.
And like, I thought he was who was holding me. So I put my shoulder down to push through him. And then by the time I looked up, it was my wife had replaced him. It was an accident, and I'll admit, I deserve grief for that. It is a very terrible thing that I did. Yeah. I'm never going to be like that, right? But is that really the reason you're like, oh, I can't be in this network?
No, like I said, many things, all things combined, just the constant need to talk about others for the subject matter of each show was what stressed me out.
Wait a second. Are you comparing me dating my soulmate to shoving my wife on a table? Is that your problem? Because I met
I'm not
somebody
comparing
younger than
anything.
me?
I'm just adding it to the list of things that I'd rather. I'm adding it to the list of things I'd rather.
Thank you.
Be around is what I would say.
Oh my God, what a weird
Dad,
thing that I
And hey, I'm not making any judgments. I'm just saying this isn't for me. I've said it over and over. Some of the diehards are just gonna hate me forever
That's your
and
question,
say what
Dad.
they want, and some have agreed with me. And I think everyone should feel how they're gonna feel. I'm
No,
not
dude.
insulting anyone. I'm just saying it wasn't for me. But I think what we could all benefit from is a good old roughhousing. The three of us, both of you versus me.
Hold on, before we get to that, I got a question.
Thank you.
It would be a professional courtesy to assume that, like, I'm playing a
Oh,
character.
so your
and
excuse
I'm
is that you're playing a character so you can say insensitive, possibly racist things, and it's okay, it's just a character.
Legitimate. Everything I do is legitimate.
Then I'll say, then you're doing the worst character ever.
So, like,
That's the
I'm gonna point this out.
How is that acting?
Do you
Saying a word that you didn't say.
think Denzel Washington
I've
should
never
shoot
seen
people
any
with
of the
shotguns?
things you've said on your streams,
Yes,
even
you
in
have.
his films.
Yes, you have.
No, I've seen him call his
said
friends
the word
the R
retarded in
word.
your life. You never said the word retarded?
You can choose to raid the caravan, or you can choose to guard it. This is a game where slaying monsters are not the only way to grow stronger. Heck, it's not even the main way.
If you just not watch R-rated films, because Denzel Washington's used every word I've ever used.
Do you understand? I have arrested.
So you're saying this podcast is the equivalent of a Denzel Washington movie, and
No.
I'm
I'm saying that I think I'll say this. Wings of Redemption
It's a
is
bad excuse.
it's not a bad excuse because it's
You're
not a
not
bad
doing a
excuse.
character. You're on a podcast as yourself,
No, I'm not.
talking to your friends.
8.
And Wings and Boogie says he does everything real. It's not a bit. It's
I
not a
never think
character.
a single goddamn
So one
thing.
guy, is acting.
The whole time.
Boogie, am I the same person off stream?
Oh, fuck that.
Am I the same person off stream as I am on stream?
No,
So what are you?
nobody is.
Oh, so you're charismatic and you're full. You're full of like a
I'll say this, Dad. I'll say this. I say Wings of Redemption is my personality turned up to an 11. It's got similarities to who I am as a person, but everything is over exaggerated to try to be charismatic.
Ignorant things. That's like a lack of creativity and a lack of
What ignorant thing have I said?
writing. Why do you write some material and then do that instead of just saying slurs and insult words? Like there's more to creating.
I need to give you my bad word speech.
No, I'm not interested.
Why aren't you interested in it? It's ignorant not to know what bad words are bad words. No, because the word ignorant means that you're uneducated about a topic, right? You know why bad words are considered bad words? Do you know that, Dad? Please tell me.
Because we as a collective society have agreed to not want to share those words. That is what is why a word.
Classism.
Classism. You classist.
So are we going to get a debate of that every word should be allowed to be used?
No. What is If somebody puts a
is a bad person and they shouldn't be doing
No,
things to pay for their
everyone should
family.
work hard.
Kim and Paige?
They should go on the
Maybe you said
internet
the word
and say
retard
slurs
to
to
be
pay
more
for their family.
entertaining. Maybe you said the word retard occasionally to be more entertaining.
I want to point this
I
out,
don't
Dad.
think so.
Dad, I want to point this out. You call me like negative bankrupt, like I have no creativity. This is my 4th podcast that's been successful. Number 4. And not talking about successful at a level of like I can live off of it.
for organizing this.
Good.
Oh yeah, Keem started everything. I got you.
Advantage of you hitting rock bottom, and then now turning it around and making a joke about hitting rock bottom.
literally saved my half.
And I can relate to you.
He's
I've
trying
been
to
on
save
YouTube for
your
20
house
years.
too. Trying to save your house too.
I've been on YouTube for 20 years. I too have 0 views now. I too, like you commented on, don't get views.
YouTube has been around 20 years, Playboy.
Yes, it has. Dingus.
2006 is 2025. 19 years.
May 2005 is when YouTube started. Where the heck have you been? Guys, to keep going with the things that you are proud of instead of just doing the bottom of the barrel type language and behavior on a live stream for donations. And someone who said, what would I say to a working class? I've worked my whole life. I was a grave digger. That's how I moved to California. For 5 years, I was digging graves. I've done roofing.
My wife is age appropriate.
Who cares if my wife's age appropriate? Who cares? She's beautiful.
I care. I don't get the young girl thing. I'm not against it, Boogie.
I'm not.
I just don't understand it.
Girl. It just happens.
I just don't understand how you have like something in common with somebody that's like half your age.
She's my soulmate. The rest of it.
Surprise, you're done.
Right? She likes to drink a lot more than I do. She likes to smoke a lot more than I do. We watch the same shows. You forget I have Arrested Development. And
Dad, what's your opinion on relationships? What do you think age gap should be?
I don't want to even say what people should do, what makes them feel good. As long as it's legal and everyone's on the same page, sure. And there's nothing uncomfortable for anyone involved. I'm not going to comment, but I myself can observe and say, yes, there's a large age gap there. I wonder what they may have in common, but if they found something, great. If there's a desire there for that type of age for each person, hopefully everyone is just safe and respectful. That's all.
How hard was it for Phil to say something? I just find it unfair, Dad, that you were able to like relegate my entire 18-year YouTube career down to some words that I said at a peak. Right? I've said a lot of words I don't.
Every week.
I never
say
use
them
them
every
week.
day. I'll say them fucking 10 times a
Beautiful
day.
game.
I'm not trying
right now.
I'm not trying to say your whole life and your whole creations is just the culmination of these times you've said these words. I'm not saying that at all. I can never say ultimately, judge your entire career because I don't know your entire career. I would just say I would hope you would try to keep going with the things that you are proud of.
So let's do another 20 minutes.
Bottom of the barrel type language and behavior on a live stream for donation.
I actually like you. I like your content. I like your personality. I like your character. I was hoping to meet you before you quit the network. And it hurt my feelings that you left because you watched a video of like a compilation of my worst moments.
No, it wasn't just that. It was everything. It was just the whole thing. Keem put me on at 4 in the morning, and then he put me on
that's fucked
at
up.
like 1 in the morning.
I'm sorry, I can't agree to it. Like I promised
What if
myself
it's
that
just
if I ever box again, it's been $100,000 minimum.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh my god, what?
That's like main event. That's like House Wasabi money.
No, that's not happening. No one, there's not a person on the
That's
planet.
right. It's not. That's what I said. It's not worth it. It's not logistically feasible.
No, there wouldn't be enough money in pay-per-views to even pay you alone, let alone Dad or paying for the organization.
Bro, Wings, come on.
Not happening, Keem. Not happening.
Wings, I'm sorry, but you got a bitch in your blood. 100.
I got zero bitch in my blood. I will fight any person on the fucking.
Okay, let's go.
Pepsi and Ozempic. Sponsorship out of the question, says Pokey Gaga. We got
Okay. All right, I give up. Well, Boogie, the show sucks so far, so you better do something stupid.
What about that? Not so slow. We got 17 more.
Because you need to pay attention.
What else? Dad?
When he was talking to Dad, he did that thing he did. But he wanted to make you a woman.
Polka Gaga
He
Super
goes,
Chat
"Dad."
is $20. Let's go Mickey Mouse, Fat
When he
House.
was telling
Make
Dad
Grandpa
about
Brown Boogie.
you threw your wife into a table and all he did was fall in love with his soulmate.
I just didn't think they were comparable.
And how dare he be a victim for falling in love with his soulmate when you threw your wife in the table?
You got a good point, motherfucker. Look here.
You gotta go play, motherfucker.
How do you know he's talking about the Desi shit? He never specifically stated the
What he
Desi
said
shit.
in the
He
video, he was in
could.
love with a 19-year-old.
He could have been meaning one of those hookers that you had quit.
None
Like
of
you
them were
literally
19.
gave them.
None of them were 19. None of them were 19.
Oh, how do we know? That's so many.
I checked IDs. I checked IDs.
You checked ID.
I checked it.
Motherfucker, look here.
I got
Don't make me a point. Don't make me a point. How many people?
I am, but I
But
don't.
you're not penis compatible.
No, we talked about this. I'm bi-curious. I like to kiss kids. I like to make out with kids. I don't mind having it in my hand. I don't want it in my body. At nowhere, not
So
at all.
what you're trying to say
I
is
thought-
if you're paying $250,
Happy you're married, you know, there's no reason to think that you would be ashamed.
I'm in love with a younger woman. That's a,
Let's start with a question. What do Gen Z and Galileo have in common? Well, they're both obsessed with stars, just in very different ways. Because these days, space isn't just studying on laboratories, it's also trending on TikTok and YouTube. Scroll through your For You page and you might stumble
I died.
on a viral clip of Saturn rising behind the city sky, or a 20-second breakdown of what would happen if the sun suddenly disappeared, delivered with perfect eyeliner and a dash of existential dread. Welcome to the era where stargazing is no longer a niche hobby. It's a cultural moment.
Fuck.
And for those who don't know,
My apologies.
Gen Z refers to people born between the 1990s and early 2010s. What's fueling the rise of interest in astronomy? For one, platforms like TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts have collapsed the distance between the advanced science and everyday people. Information that once required textbooks or a telescope is now packaged in completely
I'm gonna sleep in Lomets.
just enough shock value to make you itch. But this isn't just entertainment. There's real curiosity brewing underneath the memes and meme filters. Our channel operates in the same principle. More and more young people are following us, attending live events and debating the Fermi paradox in comments like it's pop culture canon. In fact, influencers are pulling in millions of views per month just by explaining things like poles, wormholes, or why the moon seems to follow you when you drive. This isn't a flip, it's a shift. The stars are no longer distant and cold. They're trending, aesthetic, and weirdly relatable. And Gen Z, they've made...
No, so I will say, Boogie, I think if you're checking IDs of any female you're associated with, that's not a good way to start. I've never checked the ID of any girl I've gone on a date with.
don't you want to make sure they don't have a penis before you pay them?
Boogie, let me tell you a secret. No, maybe have a conversation of getting to know them. I might learn something about them in a more normal,
I got time for
social way.
conversation. I got video games to play. I want you in and out. I want you on it.
I don't think that's your real excuse. I think you're looking at IDs because they look younger, and that's maybe the tell that you should maybe not be in that situation.
I mean, no, I dated women in their 20s. It wasn't looking like people looked 18 or fucking. I never was with an 18-year-old or anything like that. What's wrong with being like a 20-year-old?
Are you not attracted to people in their 30s or 40s?
No, not in Arkansas. Sure the fuck not. Have you ever seen a 35-year-old woman in Arkansas? She weighs as much as I do. She chains
But why is it looks?
dolls. She's got 14 kids.
Yeah,
I don't want perfect memories of something that me and my daughter, my fiance, really loves, which is
That's
theme
not
parks. And we're doing theme parks. We're going to Disneyland, and that's something we have in common, right? You know.
Everyone loves Disneyland. What do you guys talk about when you hang out? What do you guys do? What do you relate on?
I teach her life skills. Teach her about
so
the world.
You act like her father.
I'm teaching her how to drive.
She doesn't know how to drive.
I sent her into the DMV alone today, and she did the DMV for the first time.
Hold on,
you sent her in alone,
but that's
so you
not
just
how you
chilling where you
relate.
are?
Yeah. Second time I said, "Fuck it, you can finish it."
But what common ground do you have? I mean, do you guys like the same type of movies?
Same.
You guys like
Crazy into like superhero stuff. I had to show her like a lot of stuff that she liked, some she didn't.
What did she know of that you also knew of when you met her that you guys
Avengers,
what brought you
cartoons,
together, I guess? Like, what did she like about you?
superhero stuff, cartoons, stuff like that. You know.
Did she know of you on the internet already?
She had seen me.
I drop the N-word daily when I'm in the truck by myself.
daily.
Okay, completely off topic.
I never grew up saying things like that, and it's just the way it was.
Because I'm just saying, I don't say it in completely off topic.
Feel that way.
Completely off topic. We got Tim the Slush. Let's change the topic. Old cow life is dead. You may as well put a bullet inside my head. I don't know what the fuck to do without Keemstar. There's no show for you. It's the Boogie Show, and it fucking sucks. And I wish I could fucking duck under my desk and hide from you, because without Keem, we're
Getting screwed. This is the Boogie Show. See what's the as well. Fuck, I don't know where he is. Soda. Aha. Comment demander où je m'en vais.
Couper des dépenses, tous les moyens sont bons. Mais si on changeait pour TD Assurance, on n'aurait pas besoin de couper non plus.
Les gens ont économisé en moyenne 27% sur leurs assurances auto et habitation en changeant pour TD Assurance. TD, on est prêt pour vous.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want? With Wix, you can.
Et où je m'en vais? Comme me demander qu'est-ce que je fais. Je voulais changer qui j'étais. Je coloc. Je quelqu'un d'autre. Quelqu'un d'autre. Que des notes. Me demander où je m'en vais. Comme me demander qu'est-ce que je suis. Je voulais changer qui j'étais, maintenant j'ai peur de qui je suis. Dis-moi quel tournant j'ai pris pour que ma vie tourne ici. Quand je vis ma vie, j'ai l'impression que j'ai rien appris. On me demandait où je m'en vais, on me demandait qu'est-ce que je fais. On a tout. Bon, ça va, quoi. Maman qui s'inquiète. Qui tombe sur scène, ont tendance à te faire confiance. Et maintenant y a toute la foule qui chante. Hey. The Hollow Knight.
I think the Hollow Knight only has one arm. It is the Hollow Knight only has one arm in
The Hollow Knight somehow has two arms in this video.
Yeah, everyone has no arm.
I think the Hollow Knight only has. You can choose to. Why did it get so quiet?
See, it's always gonna be people putting music. There's no originality. It's just the same thing over and over and over again. Oh, je suis backstage avec les boys, c'est bien. Toujours si. Good. What's my age again? Oh, I don't care, dude. Your husband's in jail. Nobody likes you when you're 23. Silencio. Ouch. Ouch. I'm tired. I wanna sleep, dude. I'm tired. Pizza. Pizza. Fucking. My apologies. Good. There you go, perfect. Come on, it needs to work, bro, please. Please continue the battle. That complete. I don't feel good. Oh, watching corn. There's no... Ouch. There's no sounds on this one. Ouch. Ouch, baby. Ouch. So weird.
Create a creature with no mind or dreams.
Ah, there you go.
And being abused as child. So much people died. Well, it's a bit more complicated than that. So let's recap before Silksong. Long before time had a name, Hallownest was ruled by the Radiants, a giant bug god who lived in the dreams of bugs. The Radiants had them all in a hive mind, and it was all very peaceful and calm. Anyways, then this giant worm dude called the Pale King came along and said, "Hi, I'm the Pale King. Did you know you can have free will?" Which the bugs thought was pretty cool. So they all left the Radiants and joined the Pale King, and soon completely forgot about the Radiants, which meant they also stopped dreaming about the Radiants, making the Radiants disappear completely, as it could only survive in dreams. Anyways, the Pale King decided to stop being a worm dude and shed his skin in the Kingdom's Edge, becoming this cool skinny dude. Then he made this place called the White Palace and filled it with buzzsaws for some reason, probably because he's a psycho. But eventually some dumbass bug decided to go look at a statue of the Radiants, so now it's back. Everyone there remembered the Radiants and got re-enslaved, because the Radiants hates freedom. The Pale King did not like subjects for getting re-lobotomized, so he devised a crazy-ass plan to create a creature with no mind or dreams to trap the Radiants in, so it wouldn't be able to spread anymore. The Pale King figured he could beat these brainless fellas out of Void and Bug combined, and so the Pale King and the White Lady, yes, those are their real names, got to work at making a load of Void babies. Most of these were failures, so he did what any good dad would, and threw them in a deep dark pit never to be seen again. Eventually, after thousands of babies chucked into the pit, he found one that was completely hollow. He raised the child and then locked it in a giant tomb called the Black Egg, because he's a great dad. Then, to make sure the kid wouldn't escape, he got 3 dreamers to give up their lives, sort of, to guard this kid who he called the Hollow Knight. One, called Lurian the Watcher, lived in a big tower in the City of Tears and was absolutely up for this idea and immediately said yes. Another one, called Monomom Teacher, lived in a big library and decided, since she was such a clever clogs, to give her mask to my absolute goat Quirrell, so her seal could only be undone by someone who impressed Quirrell enough. The third dreamer was a giant spider lady who lived in hell, making a heat nest. It agreed on the condition that the Pale King would have a child with her, because the Pale King was basically a god. This child is called Hornet, plus nuclear as in Silksong. Everyone was happy for a bit, until the Radiants broke free from the Hollow Knight, because since the Pale King was so nice to him, he started liking the Pale King, and that's an emotion which is bad. Then the Radiants started seeking into the world again, and everyone got infected. The Pale King said, "Screw this, you're all cooked," and put his entire palace inside one of his guards' heads. Then he died. A couple of pit babies escaped, and most left Hallownest forever, but one of them, who was a bit of a Chad, stayed and decided to kill the Radiants itself. This is you, the player character. You meet a few cool people, you unseal the dreamers, discover some lore, go into the tube, defeat the Hollow Knight, and go into his mind to solve the infection, how you solve every problem with a big sword. This mostly works until you get very angry and become fully void, killing the Radiants, but also you. Hornet leaves, Silksong happens. Yay!
Mr. Smith ready? Mr. Smith ready? My name's Wesley Tucker. I'm your neighbor. Right across the street there.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Yeah. Well, first of all, let me just say, welcome to the community. I think you and your family will be very happy here.
Oh, we are, Wesley. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful neighborhood.
As vice chair of the Homeowners Association, it's part of my job to make sure that it stays that way.
Right, of course.
Let me just cut to the chase here. Your garage door has been open for over 20 consecutive minutes.
And?
Well, it's a breach of the rules.
My garage door being open?
Correct.
Well, maybe it's the truck here. They pulled up. They didn't deliver my lazy boy, but maybe it's their fault.
Right, and the movers did block your mailbox at one point as well, but I'm gonna overlook that.
You do that for me, Wesley?
You know, Mr. Manfredi, I don't make the rules, nor do I set the fines.
Fine?
Yeah.
For having my garage door open?
First offense is $100. We do have an appeals process, but most people opt to just pay the penalty and get on with their lives.
Yeah, I've had enough appeals, so don't worry about it.
Once again, garage doors may not remain ajar longer than 20 minutes. And sir, it was a real pleasure meeting you. I can take that.
Yeah, pleasure. See you around, Wesley.
It's a funny what happened.
Now, all of a sudden, this ball breaker come along.
Nice sweater.
George Jetson here.
Mr. Manfredi.
How you doing, Wesley?
Well, I don't want to be a pest.
But you'll be one anyway.
Your trash receptacles are overflowing.
Well, we got a ton of plastic in from that furniture delivery, Wesley.
Right, but you see, your receptacles can't be so full that the lids don't entirely close.
Why is that exactly? Can you explain that?
It's unsightly.
It's garbage. It's supposed to be unsightly. That's why people throw it away, Wesley.
Nevertheless,
there's a fine.
Yes.
How much?
$150. I can say that. Right.
They spend their time with you.
What the fuck I'm supposed to do with this here?
Smoke it.
In local news, alleged New York mobster Dwight Manfredi was found not guilty today in his federal bribery trial. Manfredi, a recent transplant to Tulsa, had previously been involved in 2 murders back east. In weather, we're looking at seasonal temperatures for the next several days. Things cool down, and then a possibility of showers toward the weekend.
Oh, here comes your friend.
This guy again?
Alright, be nice.
All right.
Mr. Manfredi,
How you doing, Wesley?
Okay. I've been thinking actually, and you know, considering these were all first offenses, why don't we just go ahead and waive those fines?
I appreciate that.
Yeah, don't give it another thought, really. To tell you the truth, these rules are really silly, so you're not gonna hear another peep out of me. Alright, okay, alright, see ya. I know how to shut up. Don't you worry. Bye now. Good night.
You gotta kill them with kindness, girls.
Le remisage, c'est pour qui? C'est pour les propriétaires de véhicules saisonniers. On économise sur l'immatriculation les mois où le véhicule n'est pas utilisé. On ne paye pas pendant les périodes où l'on ne conduit pas. On remise le jour même ou à l'avance pour profiter de son véhicule durant toute la saison, mais idéalement en fin de mois pour éviter de payer le mois suivant. Et on remise en ligne sans se déplacer. C'est pratique.
Objective: answering undetermined HoloNet lore. Obstacle:
Yeah, we gonna try to sleep?
when traveling throughout Polonest, you may end up meeting 3 very similar-looking brothers: Nailmasters Mato, Uro, and Shio. Each brother will teach the player a different nail art useful for traversing the Dead Kingdom. However, conversation with the 3 reveals a very ambiguous tension between Mato and Uro. Something in these two's past made them estranged. Today, we're figuring out what. Usually, I use a visual cue to indicate speculation, but just for today, assume it's in use if I'm not quoting dialogue or recounting in-game events.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to sleep for like an hour.
But where they are is just as important.
And I need to take a bath. Because I stink. Oh, okay, so.
In their own ways, continue to be Nailmasters. Oro himself in what he thinks is the world's end, Kingdom's Edge, and is both surprised and disgruntled at the knight discovering him. Oro's motives for hiding himself are not entirely clear, but what is known is his verbal distaste of Mato, who resides at the top of Howling Cliffs. Unlike Oro, who charges a pretty piece of geo for learning Dash Slash, Mato is much more amenable in teaching a knight a way from Nail.